All right, thank you everybody. Welcome to today's episode of Video Guys NewsDay Tuesday. Tuesdays at 2 p.m. You give us 15 to 30 minutes. We're going to tell you about the products we sell, what you can do with them, what markets they're good for. Today, we're talking about schools and educators. So this show is really for teachers and administrators, for IT people who work with schools. We're going to talk about a lot of products that we have that have special educational pricing or just are great for educational environment. We've got a ton of stuff to go over with you today. What I made a little thing. We know it's June, so for public schools and colleges, there might be some money with remaining budgets. A lot of the products you're going to see today are quite affordable and have special pricing that get them under key price points that we'll talk about at that point, because we've learned that at certain numbers you can get a PO easier through the school, through your own system. We're going to go into that. But also, it's good for your new school budget. Hopefully your school is caught on that video is here today. It's a great thing if you want to teach children, your students, how to communicate, how to be journalists. Video, live production is everywhere now. Video it's not going to ever replace reading and writing, but video is a great form of communication that for a world full of people with very short attention spans works great. And you know, we've been doing these video shows now for over a year. We've been in the new facility for 6 months in the new studio. It's going really great. We are here. Videoguys has people here. You can talk to me. You can talk to Eddie, Christine, Britt. If you're a school, we can help you work it out. We can help you spec out your whole system, what you need. We'll go over what your wish list is versus what your budget really is and help you get into what's really right for you. Videoguys Newsday Tuesday. You see it right here. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, and Twitch all at the same time. Let's start the show and let's start talking about this. First, we are happy. Videoguys, we accept your purchase orders. Purchase orders are how schools purchase products, and we can work with you on that one. We know that's very important. So if you need a formal written quote, we can give that to you. If you need the order broken into different pieces, because let's say the sports division is going to pay for some of it and the communications department is going to spend another part of it, or the IT budget has some money left and then the arts, the creative media part has other money left. We can work with you on creative things like that. We, of course, accept credit cards from the schools as well, but we gladly accept purchase orders from public schools, from public school systems, from colleges, from universities. Basically, you just got to prove to us that you're a nonprofit type school, and we can get it to you. And in fact, if you work for a profit type school, we can probably do a PO for you also. We'll just need a credit check on that. So that's real important. Also, that purchase order is what provides the proof that we're shipping to an educational facility, so you can take advantage of some of these educational discounts I'm going to be telling you over the course of the show. The first product that I want to talk to you about, it's very exciting, and that is the NewTek TriCaster Mini, now available. I'm going to lift it up to the camera, folks, for under $5,000. This is a regular NewTek TriCaster Mini, 4 HDMI inputs, live streaming and production solution. It is now under $5,000. It's a great opportunity for schools. Why? Because we know that schools have certain budget clearances, and for something to be under $5,000, it's a lot easier for you to get the funds for it, especially year end when there's funds available. So TriCaster Mini is an all-in-one complete solution that you can produce a show, you can stream online, you can stream to Facebook, you can stream to YouTube, you can stream to any CDN you want. You can add lower thirds like we do here. Today's show is brought to you on a TriCaster TC1, but a TC Mini is a powerful, great solution for getting started in video production, live video production and streaming. And at $49.95, it's great. Plus, you're going to get a curriculum that you can use in your classroom for teaching kids how to put on things like news shows and weather shows and updates and things like that go around with the schools and some of your sports too. Also, special thing for schools and educators, sometimes you can't get all the money from one pocket. You can be using your TriCaster Mini to be producing your basketball games, your football games, your baseball games, or whatever kind of stuff you want to produce live, your plays, your graduation. I know you want to produce more video. We're here to help you how to do it, and the TriCaster TC Mini at under $5,000 is a great place to start. I mentioned it because this is what we use in our studio here, the TriCaster TC1. That's the big brother of the TriCaster. The TC1 is actually a super powerful live streaming solution that is NDI optimized. NDI stands for, is NewTek's protocol that allows you to connect various devices via Gig E Ethernet so that you don't have to be running multiple cables, HDMI and SDI cables all over the place. We can go into the NDI a little bit more in the show, but the TC1 is a super powerful solution. We're using it in our studio for education. You get your choice of freebies. You can either get 2 virtual sets, or you can get the copy of the NewTek NDI Telestrator. If you're doing sports, that's a great thing to go with. So the TriCaster TC1, academic bonus software, it's a phenomenal product. $14,995 is the TC1 alone. If you want the TC1 with a control surface, which I recommend very highly in an educational environment because you want the kids to have the hands-on experience of the old school way with a T-bar and buttons, as well as the new school way with a mouse and mouse clicks. But the academics version of the TriCaster TC1, a great solution to go to. What do we got next on the agenda for you guys? Let's see. Ah, yes. This is this big puppy down here, and this is the Avid Nexus Pro shared storage solution. So if we can go put this camera on here, you can see it's right over here. This is 40 terabytes. That's right, 40 terabytes of shared storage. Up to 20 people can be connected to it. We have a special bundle. Let's bring it back on the screen over here. That is $9,999 for an academic bundle. That includes the Nexus Pro 40 terabyte, a Dell networking switch, and a 5-seat license pack of Avid Media Composer floating license. Of course, if you want to add that to 20 or 50, you can. We want to get you started. Why is this solution really great for schools? Because you can set up a video editing classroom, a video editing lab, using the Dell switch and the Nexus Pro, and you can keep all that video off of the rest of your system's network. And I know your IT guys sometimes are very fearful about all this video going across the network. So we love this idea for post-production. For under 10 grand, it's a great way to get started. Of course, if you want more seats, we can work with you. Just give us a call. We can help you out with that one. All right, next we have the Epiphan Pearl Mini. Now, when you look at the suite of stuff here, I'm getting ahead of Eddie. I don't want to blow him away, so I'm going to look at the camera. The Epiphan Pearl is not shipping yet, the Pearl Mini. It's a brand new product. We hope to have it in about a month. And the beauty of the Pearl is the Mini is the price. At $34.95, it's a super affordable solution for schools. It is an all-in-one complete video streaming production appliance. Let's talk about some of the features that you're going to get it. You're going to get 2 HD inputs. You're going to be able to simultaneously stream to 2 different sources, and you're going to be able to record, stream, and switch up to 2 HD inputs. We love the Pearl Mini. We're super excited about it. In fact, we're going to have a show on the Pearl Mini alone coming soon. So let's go to the next product that we have, which is the Pearl. All right, let's bring in the shot of the goodies, because we've got the Pearl on the table here. This is the Pearl. I'm going to walk around. Hopefully I won't trip up anything, but I want to show you this is the big brother Pearl. You can see it's got a screen on board that'll let you do it. It's got 4 IOs, so you can have 4 sources on it. It's a great product. We're very excited about it. It's perfect for education in schools. The Pearl has several flavors available. The Pearl 2 Live Production. It's the standalone unit. It can be rack mounted. It can be dual rack mounted. And in addition, there is 4K options available to add 4K streaming. So very great product, firmware expandable, super great for education for schools. What we really like about the Pearl is something that's great in a college environment because the professor can actually use it for distance learning or for video recording his sessions and for video streaming his sessions, because with the screen that you have in front of it, you can actually operate and run your show. You can pre-program a few different screenshots of what you're going to do with the lecture, with the PowerPoint, without the PowerPoint on the side. It's a great way to be able to do it where the talent can run it on its own. So very exciting. I see Mike Benke said video looks good. Thank you very much, Mike. I'm sorry I missed that one. All right, Telestream software. I want to cut down to the stuff if we could show everything that's on here, because Telestream Wirecast is also compatible with NDI. So since it's compatible with NDI, the products you see up here that are NDI products are going to work with Wirecast. The other thing that I love about Wirecast is you can run it on a laptop or a PC and use one of these encoders that we have, the Avios. And those Avios will let you, through USB 3, bring video directly into Wirecast. So let's come on back up to go with Wirecast, the software. Schools get a 5% discount on Wirecast software. We can also give you bigger discounts for multi-seats if you're looking for 20 or 30 seats. But we basically have an educational version available. You have the Studio at 5% off or the Pro for 5% off. You can mix and match. Some kids can have Pro, some can be on regular. You can run it on PC or Macs. So it's a great way if you want to create an environment where you want to have multiple people having access to video streaming. We also have the Wirecast Gear turnkey solutions. These are turnkey computers that run Wirecast on them. They're optimized for Wirecast. They work great. The Wirecast gears come in 3 different flavors. The base flavor is the 110, that's 4 HDMI in and out for $49.95. Then we have the SDI version, which is SDI in and out for $59.95. Then they have the 230, which is their advanced version, which has 4 SDI ports, and you can pick how many in and outs you want. So you can use it as 3 SDI inputs, example, and 1 SDI out. So you could actually be powering multiple screens, which is, it's good in education if you're trying to do something like a play or something where you want the video to be maybe on the outside of the production. But we really like it also. It's good in worship where you want to power the different screens in the room. But the Wirecast Gear, great product, super affordable, and we've got them in stock for your school or education. And we're running specials with the X-Key controller, control surface, where you can get the control surface for free with the 230 or for half price with the 110 or 210. So very cool. Someone saying, oh, no, nothing else. Okay, next, I want to talk about Matrox and the Monarch family of products. Now for this one, I'm going to hold it up. The Monarchs are boxes, appliances that are set up for video streaming, recording, and encoding. They do all 3 things, which is real important. And through Matrox software or working with other control software, you can control these remotely. So we have Matrox Monarch LCSs. Matrox has user stories where they have these deployed throughout universities. I believe Clemson, Indiana, several universities have 20, 30, 40, 50 of these deployed, and then they're controlling them from a central control software, of which Matrox now has their own, or you can use other software that's out there. And what's really cool about the LCS is I'm using a video production in TC1, so it's kind of fancy and all that, but the LCS lets you put a picture of the person who's the presenter and the PowerPoint. And what it does is it uses the 16:9 to go some of it, like we have over here, for the PowerPoint, and then it would squeeze me to be a narrow shot next to it. So a picture was just a box around me, but that's how the shot would be, which is very good for a live view because now your students can see whatever you're putting on the screen for the lecture on the PowerPoint. Even cooler is if you've got a more advanced CDN and your school may do it, you can allow your students to choose whether they want to look at the shot of just me, the shot of just the PowerPoint, or the combined shot. So Matrox LCS, if you are an IT department for a school looking to deploy multiple units for streaming, recording, and for live streaming and recording of lectures, it's LCS Lecture Center Series. It's a great product. We recommend it very highly. They also have their Monarch HD, which is just HDMI only in and out, and the HDX, which gives you dual 2 inputs and outputs, which could be SDI or HDMI. But the LCS is the product that's really gotten the most traction in colleges and universities. I'm a big fan of it. Give us a call. We've got a ton of user stories on the product. In fact, before we go to the show, can we cut to all these products? One of the things I want to talk about is we've got a lot of products over here, and it's a little overwhelming. Can you pan it over a little bit? Actually, this way, because I want to get this whole thing on here and move it over. But all of the products featured in today's show, we have videos online that you can learn more about them. So we've done videos on the PTZ cameras. We've done them on the Webcaster X2. We've done them on the Pearls, on all these products. So when you're looking at this show, and I'm going very fast on stuff, don't worry about it. You can go to Videoguys and get a ton more information. Not only that, in our blog, we've got user reviews, stories, press releases. We've got reviews of video reviews of the various products as well. So there's a wealth of information about all these products on the Videoguys.com website. So I don't want you to be concerned that I'm going too fast. And also, as I pointed out, if you're a school who needs a purchase order, we'd be happy to get you a formal quote, and that quote can contain any specs or additional information you need to make it easier for you to get the PO through your system. We're here to help you. All right, if we're going to talk about video editing, let's talk about the #1 video editing solution out there, and that's Avid Media Composer. I know some of you are probably rolling your eyes saying, no, we use Adobe Premiere. No, we use Final Cut. That's great. Good products. The big difference is if you graduate and you know how to use Avid Media Composer and you decide to get a job in the industry, it's proven that Avid Media Composer editors earn more, and over the life of your career, it could add up to be hundreds of thousands of dollars. So if you want to have your students be involved in video editing and in video film production, that kind of stuff, you need to get them on Avid Media Composer, folks. I'm telling you, if you're not getting it into your school, even for a couple of machines for your most advanced students, give them the opportunity to use Avid. Give them opportunity to use the same tools that are used by Hollywood studios, by the networks, by Netflix, by everybody. Learn Avid Media Composer. It's the best advice I can give to any youngster, be they a high school or college student who wants to get involved in video editing. All right, so once again, $99 a year is for the student or the teacher subscription. That's really easy, but what's really cool is Avid has floating seat licenses. The way the floating seat licenses work is, let's say you have 20-seat license. That means at any time, 20 students can be concurrently logged into that licensing, but you set up a little computer on your network that actually manages those licenses, so it doesn't have to be the same 20. You could actually have 2 or 3 labs of 15 that you turn on and off as needed. And once again, coming back to the big box here, you put those floating licenses together with the Avid Nexus Pro, and you are in business, buddy. 40 terabytes of shared storage, up to 20 users, all editing HD footage. Avid Nexus Pro, a great solution with the Avid Media Composer software. But also, another software title I want to talk about that a lot of people don't know about, that they should know more about, is Grass Valley Edius Pro. Why? Because Edius Pro is used in a bunch of call letter stations and local stations throughout the country and station groups. And if these station groups that use Edius Pro are in your area, then by having your students know Edius, they have a better chance. They have a foot in the door to get a job with those local broadcasters. So, you know, it's different groups, and there are some groups that are available, but we love Edius. Edius really shines when you've got to turn something around super fast. We like setting Edius with our Wirecast systems because you can take the Wirecast the Wirecast streams that you recorded during your show natively right into Edius and edit them and turn around your program lickety-split fast as anything. There's no program that's better at a fast turnaround on a deadline than Edius Pro, and students can get into it for $199, as can teachers. So that's a really cool price and a great deal. And of course, how could I not mention it? If you're going to be in a school environment, you know what it is. It's Adobe, it's a Creative Suite, it's the Creative Cloud, it's Premiere Pro, it's After Effects, it's Photoshop. I don't care what you're using, you're always going to be using Photoshop. You're going to be using these other tools. We've got special pricing available for schools that want to get into the Creative Cloud. The more seats you buy, the better the pricing that gets, the bigger the discounts. Give us a call. We'd be happy to work with you. $279 a year for an academic subscription, and we do have additional discounts when you buy more. All right, and it goes without saying, so I'm going to say it. Most of the software we sell is available for students and for teachers at academic discounts. Those discounts range from as little as 5% to almost 50% off. So by all means, if you're a student, if you're a teacher, get yourself on these programs. These are plugins that are great from Telestream, Boris FX, FX Home, New Blue, Red Giant. We have educational and academic pricing available. Go to our website to find it, or give us a call and we'd be happy to review that with you. All right. Now I want to talk about some of the products that we have in here, and we've done a lot of shows on these. We're very excited about them, but they're great for schools. This one's one of our favorite. We've had great success with it. This is the LiveView Solo. The LiveView Solo uses cellular bonding, 2 cell modems. It uses their special LTR cloud. That's their secret sauce that combines the 2 signals from the 2 cell phones together to give you one big massive pipe to produce HD video and stream from any remote location, whether it has good internet connectivity or not. The HDMI version is $9.99. The SDI version that has HDMI and SDI is $14.99, and we have special bundles available with the LTR cloud. If you need help getting the modems, we have modems in stock that we can ship to you. And there's an academic price of $796 on the LiveView Solo HDMI. I love this product so much. This is the Sling Studio. The Sling Studio is a $9.99, that's right, under $1,000 complete video production solution. It's a hub with a battery, so it's remote. You can use it remote in the field. You don't have to have it permanently, but it works everywhere. It allows you to connect up to 10 cameras and/or phones. It'll let you can put an app on your cell phone to bring your cell phone into the hub. It has an HDMI input, plus it has the ability with their cam links to take any HDMI camera, have it come in. It uses Wi-Fi technology. This is made by the folks who do the Sling network. We all know how the sling boxes work in our house. It's the same technology kind of reversed, where instead of a box going to a lot of cable boxes in the room, now it's all the cable boxes in the other rooms of the cameras coming to the central hub. We love the sling hub. We've got bundles available. It's a great way to go in, especially when you're on a budget. And it's completely portable. We've got some great videos that we put together, and these two products work great together, and we've got some great bundle deals when you buy both. So Sting Studio Hub, great story. All right. Web streaming encoders. Let's say you don't have the money to put together a whole studio, and we understand not all schools do. We wish you could, but not all schools can. So sometimes you need encoders, and we've got encoders at various different price levels. One of my favorite is this little one right here, the Webcaster X2. The Webcaster X2 from Epiphan is $299.95. Little thing, HDMI input, lets you take your HDMI camera and go directly to Facebook or YouTube. You log in and you set it up with your laptop the first time. Then after you get it set up, you just plug it in and it goes. It's super easy to use, great video quality. It can go through Wi-Fi or through wired Ethernet. We also have these little encoders I told you about, these AVI-O products. These work great with Wirecast. They work great with OBS. They work great with vMix. It allows you to take any video and convert it. This one happens to be SDI, or we have a version that's 4K HDMI to take it into USB 3. If your laptop has multiple USB 3 ports on multiple buses, or your desktop, you can use multiple ones of these, up to 3 of them we've seen used on a powerful gaming laptop to bring in multiple cameras for your video streaming in Wirecast or vMix. So those are very cool. We also have the Video Pro on camera. It's an on-camera encoder using Wi-Fi and or internet, wired internet, or you can actually use 2 cell phones and bond the 2 cell phones together with the Video Pro. $9.99, that lets you stream live directly from your camera. And the other thing that we have is the big product, which I think we've done a product spotlight on, the Clearcast 1080. That's an enterprise level encoder, and that's what we're using today to go to Facebook now, and that's why I can see the interactivity of people giving me their comments right now live. Oh, there it is. Cool. Thank you for cutting to that, but now we can cut back because I don't like what it's doing to everything else in the picture, but good shot, Eddie. I like it. If you're looking at doing Facebook on a serious professional level, let's say your school wants to use it for integrating with their sports program or what have you to get to Facebook, and you can't afford to have Facebook streams fail, because when they do, it's a pain in the neck. It's hard to pick it up where it came from. When you're using the Clearcaster, if your Facebook stream for any reason gets disconnected, you can pop it right back in. Your people see it again. Plus, they have technology in the way that they're working with Facebook directly, that when Facebook sees that the stream is coming from the Clearcaster, it gets priority on the Facebook network, so you're going to get more bandwidth and more reliability. Once again, at $3,000, it's not for everyone, but if you've got to have professional level Facebook streaming for your school, maybe your school sports program, it's definitely the way to go. I talked about this a little before. Let's get back to this camera shot of all the good stuff out here, because we're going to talk about NDI interfaces and stuff. Right here we have the new tech PTZ camera NDI. We also have PTZ cameras from PTZ Optics that are NDI. We have the Kinect Sparks. The Sparks are little devices starting at $499 for HDMI or $795 for SDI that allow you to convert the signal from your camera directly to NDI. And this is the Bird Dog Studio NDI converter as well. What's so cool about NDI? I'm going to tell you what's so cool about NDI. NDI lets you, through a single Gig-E Ethernet cable, have two-way communication to your devices. So not only does the video come from your camera via NDI to your TriCaster or your Wirecast switcher or any NDI available, any aware device, but from that device, you can also send control information to, let's say, the camera. So you can control your PTZ camera from your NDI device via that single cable. Also, if you have power over Ethernet, now you're going to power that device. Also, you can get tally so people can know when that device is on. NDI is a revolutionary technology that's turning the world of live video production on its head. If you're a school, give us a call. We can explain to you how to set it up. You can set up your own individual NDI network within your larger network so that the NDI stuff is staying local, or you can get it broader. NDI is, as I said, so I'm going to say it again, revolutionizing live video production. If you want to be on the cutting edge of video production technology for your students, get NDI into your studios, get NDI into your facility. They will be learning about something that is so cool and so amazing and just really not only changing the way we're going to be producing live video, but it's going to be changing the way that we edit video. It's going to be changing the way that we do digital signage, and it's going to be changing the way we do video conferencing. NDI is a big deal. You can learn a lot more about it on our website. And Panimation supports NDI, a great CG telestrator. Thanks for telling us about that, Mike. And Mike, if you work for those guys, have them give us a call. Maybe we can resell it to our customers too. We're always looking for new product lines. And once again, everyone who's watching that show, give us a call. 800-323-2325. We have live people here who know our stuff. We know how these products work, and we'd love to help you put together a solution. Not only can we help you put together a solution that's within your budget, we'll then get you the quote, and we'll help you get everything else together so you can get it through your own quote bid process, whatever that is. So please, by all means, give us a call, 800-323-2325. Oh my gosh, 800-323-2325. Ask for our live people who use these products every day. Ed and Christine are running the show on the TriCaster TC1 right now. They'd be happy to answer your questions about all the products we talked to today, and there's a bunch of them, and it's really cool. 800-323-2325. But before we end the show, I got to do my usual plugs, which is what's coming up. What do we got next week? PTZ Optics. It's hard to see, but PTZ Optics webinar, we're going to bring in Paul Richards remotely from PTZ Optics like we did a couple of shows ago, and he's going to be talking to us about what's new at PTZ Optics, what new cameras they have. They have a 30X camera we're going to talk about. They're going to be coming back from Infocom, so we're going to hear all the stuff that he learned at Infocom. And also, he's going to be telling us about all the NDI and new features that they're unlocking and on their plan. June 19th is a new show we're going to do for the first time. It's going to be called Ask the Video Guys. You can call in with questions. We're going to be taking questions that we're hearing from the phones that people are asking us that we feel more people would like to know the answer to. So the people, our sales force, are building together, the top questions. We're going to do basically a Q&A format. We're going to go through some of the questions you have about video editing, about NDI, about video production, about streaming, about virtual reality, you name it. We're open to everything, esports. You ask the questions, we're going to give you our best answers. And then June 26th, we're going to talk about new product overview. There was a bunch of products that we saw at NAB that are about to become shipping, plus there's some other products perhaps being introduced at Infocom. And there's other products that we've been waiting a long time to ship that are finally going to ship. But that's going to be an exciting new show. We're going to break it into multiple parts, the stuff that's actually shipping and available, and the stuff that's still coming soon. But that's going to be a real exciting show at the end of June. We invite you all to come to it. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, great. Videoguys. That's our show for today. It looks like I went a little long. I apologize for that. Like us on Facebook. Sign up. Like us on Twitter. Sign up. Give us some social media love, folks. Like us, love us, subscribe to us. Whatever you got to do, we're looking for it. We're trying to build our social media presence. We think there's value in these programs. We know you're liking to watch them. We see them when we put them on YouTube. We get hundreds and thousands of hits later on. So by all means, tell your friends to tune in live every Tuesday, 2 p.m. Videoguys, NewsDay Tuesday. This is Gary from Videoguys. For all you teachers and administrators, enjoy your summer. It's coming up soon enough, and we'll be back next Tuesday. See ya. Peace.
Videoguys is available Monday through Friday. Give us a call at 1-800-323-2325. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter to stay connected with all of our updates. And you can like us on Facebook. Keep an eye out for our live videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.